Hold up. Yeah.
Swirl.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Hey, what's up guys? This isn't going to be a very long video. It's maybe about 12 minutes. But the things that I wanted to show you guys is that what intentional sandbagging looks like at in Dead by Daylight. And the reason why is because this game, I had a survivor who intentionally followed me and my other teammates around the map, pointing us out to the killer to give the killer free points. And you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. At first, like the beginning of this game as it is right now, everything is starting off like a normal match. So I took out a totem. I went to search this chest once I noticed that the killer wasn't looking at me. And I think in this chest I pulled out a toolbox to use. And the survivor goes down very close to me, so I decide to wait here and hide for a second to see where the killer is hooking them. And then after the killer leaves, I go for the save. So this is like a regular game, at least at the start, right? And then right after I take the survivor off of the hook, a lot of bad stuff starts happening. And it's this specific player right here, this feng. Slow healing. So I wonder if this is what's the name of that perk? Sloppy Butcher. This might be a Sloppy Butcher heal. It's taking a bit of time. Alright, so I'm trying to tell this feng to follow me so that we can get on a generator, to which she ignores me. That's fine. I don't know what she's going off to go do. I decide to use my toolbox on this generator right here to see if I can get an early gen, which they've made toolboxes disappear like quite fast now on generators. I think it's like what, an instant 25%. Yeah, oh no, I'm not a survivor main. Well, I am a survivor main, but I also play a lot of killer. But anyway, the whole point is just that, like, it's just a weird position to be in. You know, I feel like toolboxes should go away faster, but I don't think it should be this fast. But that's just my personal opinion. It's whatever. Alright, so the feng from earlier obviously went down. And now the killer is slugging her to chase somebody else. Yep. And that would be one of my survivor friends. So you'll see at the in-game screen, my survivor friends group in this game is Lisa Bear and Melly Mac. Those are my survivor friends team. Alright, so the other feng player, she picked herself up with Unbreakable. Either that or someone else picked her up. I'm assuming it's Unbreakable. I'm gonna walk around a bit to conserve my sprint burst. Even though I don't record microphone audio in my broadcast or video clips, one of my survivor friends team was telling me here to go straight to the basement to get the save. They were asking me, hey, do you have that save? And I said, dang it, there's a totem here, but sure, why not? So I run straight for the basement to get the save. And passing by me is the killer and the other survivor. Now, I'm wondering why that survivor hasn't went down yet at this point, but no real complaints. What my teammate from their point of view said here was that the other survivor pointed them out, and that's how she ended up getting caught. I said, that's weird, but whatever. Let's come up here to the killer shack and heal. And after I heal her here, then I was going to go work on a generator, and then I spot the killer. Now my friend here, she makes a mistake of seeing the killer coming and vaulting through the window because she doesn't use her camera that well. And then there's the survivor right there. So I try to block off this part of the door, to which the killer decides to go around to the other way, and then I get a pallet save. So everything is looking fine right about here. I don't think this killer tried to entertain a chase with me per se, but the fact that that other survivor was right there told me that there was something a little bit fishy, since the killer didn't just immediately hit them. So maybe the killer didn't notice who they were, whatever. But I decided to finish this generator with my friend, and then I go to try and help my other friend who was in a chase with the killer. Now watch what happens here. I go to loop the killer, like I am in this chase, and the killer leaves, and then she throws down the pallet for no apparent reason. And now she's trying to block me. Right, he goes into stealth and tries to stalk, so I try to run off elsewhere. And I think he's still chasing me, or at least he was. He might have lost me for a second, so I'm making my pathing a little bit unpredictable so that he can't track me as well. He's looking where all the scratch marks are, though. I'm gonna just work on this until he comes. Oh, there he is. Alright, so I'm gonna run this way. I get this for free. He timed his lunge a little bit too early. That was a fast vault anyway. Alright, bit of awkwardness there. He tries to go around the pallet. So this is your typical pallet loop, and this is just because he left the pallet down. Now, again, that Fengman is following him around. And watch exactly what happens at this loop, which told me that this Fengman player was intentionally sandbagging. She tries to body block the pallet, so I fake going there. Then she tries to body block me coming around the loop at 360, and then she's blocking me from interacting with the pallet, and I go down. And there was no error in general made with the pallet loop itself. It was more or less she kept blocking me intentionally. And then she goes to follow the killer around some more. So then my friend, luckily, she comes around to take me off of the hook and drops the med kit for me with the styptic agent. That way I can take an extra hit in case the killer comes back to chase me again. And she also decides to heal me since she has will make it. And there the killer is. So the killer hits her. I don't know what that player wants now. At this point, I really just want to stay away from that Fengman player because she is apparently trying to be toxic. She's running around. She's not doing any gens. She's not doing any objectives. She's not chasing with the killer. She's just going around the map, sandbagging us. So as you can see, the Fengman is right here. There the killer is. I get revealed again. Bought the pallet here. It's a safe pallet. Is she gonna kick the gen? Alright. And again, she's running around doing nothing. So I'm gonna go for another pallet loop. Now I have to make sure that, and again I get body blocked by this Fengman player. And again, he's not taking advantage of the fact that she's there. So this is like the second time now that I've been intentionally body blocked, and the killer has intentionally ignored this survivor. Now he's, I didn't see what direction he went in. I think he went straight. Look, she's not working on the generator, nothing. And then there he is to come back after me. So now I have to figure out a way to try and stay alive since I'm dead on hook. And I only got DS right now. Thank the devs for the change in DS because it's really helpful. I'm going to take the free hit here to make this chase last a little bit longer. And I hear that Feng Min around me once again. Luckily, she thought I was dead, so she decided to leave until I DS'd him. And then the minute I DS'd him, she comes right back around. So knowing her, I throw down the pallet early. He doesn't intentionally hit her, but instead goes for me, and she's intentionally trying to body block me. Again, at this point now I'm aware that she's intentionally trying to body block me, so now I have to kind of dictate throwing down the pallets early and throwing and keeping the loops at a really good distance to try and get away from both of them, because they're working together to kill me. And they were working together to kill the whole team. So I noticed that the exit gate is open, but I don't have a real direct way to get there, so I fake the window vault, and then I go around. I 360 him here, and then I realize that she's body blocking. See, the Feng Min that's injured and running around with me is trying to get me killed, and then the Feng Min that's at the exit gate wants to take a hit for me to get free. So there's like no real way for me to get out of this situation. Thank God he exposed the other person, but now my friend is down and she's gonna go to the basement. And she kind of just gave up because at this point the killer and the Feng Min are the killer and this injured Feng Min are working together. And there you have it. I get out, but that Feng Min player that was following me around was intentionally sandbagging everybody. Well, if you like the video, like it, and if you like the content on my channel, hit the subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later.